Hey everybody, it's Brittany, and today I have the freaking craziest story time ever for y'all. Like, it's a recent story time too, so it's like all fresh. Y'all are not even ready for this. And also, just want to let y'all know real quick, this is a collab video I'm doing. This is a collab with my friend and YouTuber Jay Summers here on YouTube. I'm going to be linking his channel down below. He's going to be doing a similar video as well, so go check out his video, and that will also be linked down below or in the description box or in the comment box. I don't know, somewhere in there. And yeah, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video and his video. And yeah, this one, it's pretty crazy, and I'm pretty sure his is going to be insane as well. So yeah, I recently went through a really weird heartbreak slash robbery slash I don't even really know. Like, literally, it was just the most insane thing. Like, I can't even right now. Like, I'm still just going through it. I'm still going through the emotions. Like, just through this past weekend, this shit is when all this went down, and it's so crazy. So yeah, let me just tell y'all. Start at the beginning. So about 6 months ago, about a half a year ago, somewhere in there, I met this guy online. I met him on a dating website. What should we call this date? Should I say the website? I don't know. I don't use dating websites anymore. I don't know. I'm not going to say the website, but it was on a dating website that's like not that popular, but kind of popular. It's like whatever. It's like kind of okay. Like, you don't really got to pay to use it, sort of thing. So whatever, you know, just talking to guys how I do, getting all them messages from guys like, hey girl, wanna fuck, like, hey girl, you're so beautiful, like, but mostly, hey girl, wanna fuck. But yeah, so I was totally looking for a boyfriend, like looking for the one. I wanted the man of my dreams, and I was like, I'm gonna find him on a dating website. That's how it's gonna go down. If I don't die. This guy messages me, and he's like, hey girl, like, you're so beautiful, you looking so sexy with your pics and shit, like, I want to get with you, like, what's your number, like, I want to get you on the hotline bling, girl. And I was like, hey sexy, like, where's your picture? Because at the time he didn't have a picture. I remember that. No picture or anything. So I'm gonna start talking normal again a little bit. I never talk normal. I'm not normal. Yeah, so I get him and start messaging him on Kik. We should give him a name. What should his name be? I don't know what to call him. I almost said his real name. Not gonna do that. We'll call him Kurt just because I love Kurt. No, Kurt is like a good person though. Who is an annoying person that I don't like? I'll say Dale because I see Dale Earnhardt Jr. and whatever. I mean, I know he's dead and all. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Don't kill me, people. Anyways, yeah, we started talking on Kik or whatever you call it. And he finally sent me some pictures, and he was like kind of cute. He told me he was like 36, and I was like, oh, you look really good for your age. He's like really kind of cute and sexy. Like, I kind of like older guys sometimes. And we started talking and everything, and I remember he was like, I would love for you to wear pantyhose, and I want to wear pantyhose too, and like, I would love for you to like fuck me in a mini skirt and like stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, babe, like, I'm down. But no, I was just like, I think you have a little bit of issues, but okay. And this dude, he like literally did have like, I don't want to say exactly what it is, but he had health issues, so it's just insane. Like, he had to take like medicine and stuff. Like, it's crazy. I don't want to say all his business, but yeah. Anyway, so this guy is like over here like dying and shit, and like he comes to me, this hot chick, and he's like, Brittany, he's like, I really want to get with you, like, I'm really feeling you, and boo boo, like, you so hot, and I want to get with you, then wear mini skirts, and you fuck me and I'll fuck you, and it would just be a good time. And I was like, okay, I'm down. So I give him my address, which you should never do. Don't give anyone your address. Do not, first time you meet someone, do not do it. It's not safe. I'm stupid. Don't follow my example. Okay, thank you. So yeah, so I give him my address, and he comes to see me, and yeah, we like literally, he stayed like one night, and he brought like a whole thing of beer, and we drank and everything, and we got like really drunk and like fucked and stuff. And mostly it was just me fucking him, and like him sucking me, and like me sucking him, because he had like a really big dick, and it was like too much for me. So I was like, I can't do this. So we done all that, and then the next morning he was like, I'm so in love with you, like, I love you so much, I want to be with you forever, like, I love you so much, but I have to like, he had to like leave. So he like fell asleep for a little bit, and I stayed awake, and I had to wake him up because he had like this thing he had to do. So I wake him up, and he's like, we like fuck again, like, and he ends up like getting ready, and he leaves, and I don't hear from him for like 6 months. I don't hear from him for like half a year. Like after that, like he disappears. Like I try to message him. I send him like the picture, which I have evidence. I have a picture with him. I would show y'all. I should not do it. Like, oh my God. I want to do it, but I shouldn't. But I want to. Oh my God, I don't want to do it, but oh my God, I shouldn't do it. Like I shouldn't do it, but I might do it. I don't know. Maybe not. But oh, I'll try not to do it. Britney chill, all fucked up. And so he like disappears on me. I could not get back in touch with him, and so I like eventually kind of just forgot about him. And so yeah, recently I get a message from a guy. Like I've been getting messages and I didn't even know. Like I hadn't like seen it even yet, and I finally see on Kick again a message from this guy, and I finally recognized the name, or no. I messaged him, and I'm like, hey, he's like, hey, and I was like, oh, it's a guy from like Instagram or something trying to like hit me up or whatever. He's like, hey, and I was like, hey, and he was like, da da da, and he was like, do you remember me? And I was like, not really, and I like looked at his picture, and then I looked at his name thing, and I was like, I remember you. I'm like, I know who you are. I remember you. I do remember you, actually. I remember you very well. You disappeared on me. You gave me a one-night stand, told me you had health issues, and like I thought you were dying and shit. And like then I thought you were like dead or something. Like I thought you like died. I thought I like killed you with like my bomb ass sex or something. Like I didn't know what the fuck happened. So he like disappeared, and then he comes back, and he's like, nah, babe. He's like, I lost my phone. It got stolen. Like this guy, I know exactly who did it. He stole my phone, but I guess he couldn't get it back, even though he knew who did it. And he just couldn't text me. He tried to find me for like so long and get a hold of me. And the messages I saw for like back from March, April, May, and it's been like 6 months. Like I don't know, but yeah, he was like, I tried to get in touch with you. I miss you so much. I'm still in love with you. Like I want to get a place with you. Like I've been thinking so much about you. I like cried about you all night sometimes. Like I just missed you so much, babe. Like all I wanted was you. Like I just wanted to be all with you. Like I didn't even think about anyone else. I haven't been with anyone else. You took my virginity and everything. He told me that he was like, you took my virginity, and I'm like, you're 36 and I took your virginity. I'm like, do you really think that I believe that? I mean, maybe it's believable because like the 40-year-old virgin, but I don't think so. Yeah, he's just like, I really just want to see you. I miss you so much. And I'm like, okay. So he again, he comes to see me and everything, and like everything's like, I get really nervous to meet him, like at first, because I was like walking and everything, and like this car kind of like stopped and passed me and like went really slow and stuff, and I got scared. Like I was hiding and shit. Like I was scared somebody was gonna try to kidnap me, and I was gonna end up on like one of those like things on the like black dark web, like deep web. Like I ain't about that life, so I didn't want to die, so I was like hiding. And then y'all, like, I started to walk home because it was like taking him forever. Like he said, he was like, I'm on your road, and I'm like, okay. And I walk, and I'm like, where the fuck are you? Like 20 minutes later, and I start to walk home because I'm like, I'm over it, fuck it, whatever, bye bitch, like I'm done, like fuck you, I'm done with this, like I'm so done. And I'm walking back, and I see someone walking up the road, and I get a little bit scared. I'm like, oh God, who the fuck is this? I'm like, am I gonna die? Like, is this a setup maybe? Like, oh shit, like what the fuck? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I was freaking the fuck out. I'm like, I'm sorry, I keep having to check to make sure it's still recording, but yeah, I was like freaking the fuck out, and it's him, and everything was cool, so we get back here and everything, and we're hanging out, and obviously, he's like telling me like everything I told y'all, like, he's like so in love with me, wanted to get a place with me, he misses me, like, all he wants is me, he would love to marry me someday, just all of the everything that you can tell someone to make them feel like you're in love with them. So I kind of like fell in love with him again because I'm stupid and I'm dumb, and I'm like I really look back and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, really, Britney? Like, really, what the hell was I thinking to do that? Like, why? You're not in love with someone after like 1 day, 2 days, you're not in love. I promise you. Like a week, no, you're not in love. Maybe about 2 weeks you're in love, but it at least takes a week. Like, no, not 2 days and like another one night stand. You're not in love. I mean, I thought I was, and so yeah, he spent the night and the whole weekend, obviously, and he stayed the night, and we like drank again, and I had sex again, and I fucked him, and this is just that because he's too big of a dick for me. And yeah, and I just kind of was just like, yeah, and he told me like his like issues are getting worse, and like you know, really bad health issues, like, for his age. Like, he's really looks good for his age, but bad health issues because life. So yeah, that night goes over. Like, he's still in love with me. We cuddle. It was so cute cuddling, and I loved it. Like, I was just so in love because I was getting cuddles and everything. I felt so loved, and like daddy issues and everything. So little did I know. The next day, so I get him to come and hang out with, like, my dad, like, basically my dad, not really, like, my mom's boyfriend. My dad, and my sister and everyone, and, like, he meets them and everything, and my dad's, like, telling him, and she's like, you better be good to Britney, like, you better be good to her. That's, like, my girl. She's my homegirl. That's my daughter. Like, I love her. Like, she's my girl. She's my shit. Like, you don't even know. You better be good to her. Take care of her. Like, you better do it, or, like, you like, the manly stuff that manly men talk about to each other. So yeah, they was, like, talking about all that and everything, and it was, like, a really good time. Like, I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, they're all getting along and we're having fun. And I was, like, cuddling up to him and stuff, and I was, like, laying on him and, like, kissing him in front of everybody. And we, like, even walked to the store. Me, him, and my sister walked to the store, and me, him, and my sister, like, walked to the store and, like, everything together. And she was like, oh, he's so cute. Like, y'all look cute together. And, like, we was, like, it was so happy. Like, I was like, oh my god, I'm in love. God, I'm so stupid. But yeah, so we spend the whole day together, all hang out, have so much fun, just partying and stuff. And when nighttime rolls around and gets here, and he starts to get, like, tired and, like, ill and stuff, like, he needs his medicine. He don't have, like, all his medicine he needs and stuff with him, and he's like, can we go home? So we go home, and he's, like, telling me, he's like, you know, I got uncomfortable because you were, like, telling them babe and calling me babe and stuff. And I was like, I asked you if you were okay with it, because I remember I was like, is this okay? Is it okay if I call you babe? He was like, yeah, you're good, and, like, everything. And then all of a sudden, like, now it's not okay, and you feel uncomfortable. And I was like, feeling really weird, and I heard about that. And, like, that night we, like, tried to have sex, but he was, like, kind of too sick to do it, so we just ended up not doing it. So, and I, like, hope to God he don't have nothing. Like, oh my god, that would be, I hope that it's not, I mean, the medical condition, it's not like an STD or something, but I hope that it's not, because maybe it is and he's just lying to me. That would be so scary. I hope not. Oh my god, if I die. Anyways. I got nervous. Anyways, so yeah, so he just, like, disappears again, and so anyway, nighttime rolls around. We don't do nothing. Anyways, next morning he has to leave the next day, so he finally leaves. Like, it's so awkward that morning. He's done sat on my couch and everything, not even cuddling with me. And he's, like, so ready to leave, sitting there being, like, an asshole to me and everything. And, like, it's hard to, like, cuddle up to him. I can't get any kisses barely. Like, it feels awkward to get a kiss. Like, it feels like he don't want to do it and stuff like that. And he starts to leave, and same thing with that as well. Like, not acting like he wants anything to do with me anymore. And he leaves. And I'm like, I love you. He's like, I love you too. Gives me a kiss, goes, and bye. And I tell him, like, you know, let me know when you get home. Want to make sure you're okay, because I know you're sick right now. You know, just let me know you're okay. So yeah, so I don't hear from, did I just rip an extension out? I may have, I don't know. If I look at her right now, I'm sorry. But yeah, so I don't hear from him, and I start to get pissed off, and I'm annoyed because I was like, you promised me. I was like, you promised me you weren't going nowhere this time. I was like, this, who knew? You promised, like, who knew? You just promised. You just, get the thing, like, Pink, you know, Pink, the song Who Knew? That's my song. I love it. But yeah, I was like, he just disappeared again, and I was, like, freaking out, and finally he messages back, and he's, like, pissed because I was going off. I was like, you know, you disappeared and shit. And also because I had foundation missing. When he, like, was gone, I had foundation missing. There was money missing. My dad had money missing. Like, fucking everything like that. And I was pissed off, and I was trying to get a hold of him. I'm like, and he's like, why would I take your foundation? And I'm in the hospital. I have a tube down my throat. How do you expect me to reply like with that? And my mom has a phone, and this and that and the other, and just being an asshole. He won't say he loves me or nothing like that. And just being a dick for no reason at all. And I was just like, you know, I was like, you know, I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but, like, you know, money's missing. My foundation's missing. And he's like, why would I take that? Why would I do this? Why would I do that? And just being just an asshole. And he disappears again for, like, the rest of the day. The next day rolls around. I've done sent so many messages going the fuck off. I have done lost my shit. I called him, left voicemail, everything. He would not reply. And I was like, you know, this is some bullshit. I feel like I've been ripped off. Like, you're breaking my heart right now. I'm crying. Like, I'm so emotional. I was crying back and forth. I would cry, not cry, cry again. So emotional, so hurt, so confused, feeling like stolen my stuff and my dad's stuff and, like, my family. And, like, I was just so pissed off. And then he finally replies again, and he's like, you know what, you're talking too much. My mom has my phone, she's reading all these messages and asking me questions, like she don't need to know that I've been with you and stuff like that, because you know, y'all, because I'm transgender. And his mom wouldn't be okay with, his family would not be okay with that for some whatever reason. And he's just like being an asshole about it. And then he adds my younger sister on Facebook. He blocked her now, but he added her on Facebook, and I sent a request and it was denied. And I was like, he said his mom did it. I'm like, why would your mom like deny? Like, why? I don't know. I feel like I'm being lied to. I was told that I'm probably being lied to. I'm pretty sure that I'm being lied to. Y'all, like, I don't even know what to think right now, because this dude, he disappeared. No money, nothing. And then all of a sudden his mom calls my fucking phone. Or not phone, but like, I have like a calling app on my tablet, and calls it, and she's like bitching at me, like being so disrespectful. And I was like, ma'am, I was like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, but I don't know why you are talking all this shit to me. You have no right to be talking to me this way. I don't even know you. You don't know who I am. I don't know you. I would really appreciate it if you would stop calling my phone. I am associated with your son in one way. I know him, so please stop being so rude to me. Do not contact my phone again with this bullshit. I don't know who you are, but you are on some bullshit right now, and you need to really get off it, because you do not know me. Like, ma'am, you need to go on somewhere. Do not fucking call this number again, or something like that. Something along those lines. I was going the fuck off, and I hung up. Bitch did not call back. Did not hear nothing else. Nothing else since then. That was all of that. And I am at this point, I am just like, what the fuck happened? Sorry, I'm running low on memory as usual. But yeah, this lady was just being the most, and then I was just being the most as well. So yeah, I just went off on her, and I was just like, bitch. I was like, and she was just like asking me shit. She was like, she was like, who are you? Like, wanted to know who I am and stuff about me. And I'm like, that is just none of your business to me, ma'am. You have no right to be asking me these questions. Like, you need to go on somewhere. Like, you were just being the most, ma'am. Thank you for being so extra, but you need to go on somewhere. But I'm done with you, and I'm Britney, and I'm done with you as Britney, bitch. Bye, bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. So yeah, and then that was pretty much the last thing of it. And I just was just like, wow, from this situation, I was like, I don't even know if half of this is fake. I don't know if half of what he's told me is true. I don't even know if his name is real. I don't even know if maybe I accidentally said his real name in this video, because his name might not even be real. Like, I have no idea. It's crazy. And I don't know. I don't even know what to think of it. I'm really freaked out. And also, I feel like it's stalking me. Like, I feel like he was stalking me, because there was this one story that I'm going to tell you a separate story time, but people have come to my door, like calling my name and stuff through the window, and it creeped me the fuck out. They left, and like I threatened to call the cops and stuff, but it could have been him. And I think that now there was like this guy that followed me on Twitter and unfollowed me when I like said something about a guy stalking me, and I think that could have been him. Now, like, I don't even know, it could be him, like stalking me and like coming up to me and stealing like all my money and like fucking with me, and like literally fucking me, and or me fucking him because he's a little bitch, and like him stealing from my dad because he's a little bitch, and yeah, and like adding my sister and like shit like that. So he's a piece of shit, such a piece of shit. And you know what, like, I don't care, like, if he does actually have a health issue, like, I feel sorry for him for the one that he does. I hate it for him if he doesn't even have it, but you know, that doesn't give you a right to be an asshole. And I don't know, the moral of this story is don't meet people online because it's not safe. I mean, some it's okay. You gotta talk to them for a while, and you gotta really know them, and keep an eye on them when they like come around your life and into your personal space and everything like that. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope you enjoy Jay. I hope y'all enjoy Jay's video. Remember again to go check out his channel, check out his video, and I love y'all so much. I'm gonna go ahead and go on. I've talked and rambled enough, so I'm gonna shut up now. So I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later. So before you go, if you would like, go ahead and subscribe. Give Cobain has the wings, and yeah, I know that I'm extra, but you know that's why you love me, and I love y'all so much. And I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye, you guys.